Good morning. My name's Corey Quinn. It is December 15th, 2020. You're here if you are a producer, an executive, an entrepreneur, a salesperson, someone who is looking to go above and beyond every single day and are challenging themselves to do so. We know that the biggest challenge or the biggest barrier that is preventing us from becoming the person we want to be is ourselves. And that we need to continually on a daily basis work on our mindset. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Today, I'm going to invite you to join me in a brief visualization. So we set a powerful intention and we get clear on exactly how we want to show up in our world today. So why do we do this? So yes, as entrepreneurs and executives and business owners and salespeople, we need to have skills in order to produce the results that we want to create in the world, in our business, in our lives. Yes, we need skills, and those skills need to be improved over time. Those are absolutely required. But what you also need in order to produce the biggest results, in order to show up as your best self, you need to weaponize your mindset. You need to use your mindset as a competitive advantage. And when you look at elite athletes like, let's say, Kobe Bryant, what he would do, of course, he had the skill set. He put in the reps. The muscle memory was there for sure. Would practice before the game, practice after the game. But in addition to all of that, he also used visualization. And what he would do is he would visualize himself in a clutch moment in a game where he would be past the ball. Maybe the clock was going down to the buzzer and he needed to sink the game-winning shot. You see, in order to be able to do that, you need not only the muscle memory and the reps, you also need the mindset. You need to visualize the success so that when you show up in that moment, you're in flow. You can let go and just let it happen. So the good news is that you and I, we can make similar decisions in our lives, meaning specifically we could do the visualization for our own lives on a daily basis so that when we show up in that clutch moment, that we can let go and just be in flow. So let's jump into a brief meditation to set an intention for our day today so that when we show up in that clutch moment, we know exactly how to show up. We'll begin this meditation by taking 3 breaths. Breath number 1. And release. Breath number 2. And release. And breath number 3. And hold it. And release. Let's take a moment and just get really present here and now. Turn your focus inwards to your body. Feel the pressure of your body against whatever surface you may be sitting or lying on. Shift your attention to your breathing. And now I invite you to think out across the day ahead of you today. It's Tuesday, the 15th of December as I'm recording this. It's the last full week of really the year of 2020. I'm sure you have a lot of ground to cover in this last week. I certainly do. So how are you going to be spending your time today? What does your morning look like? And the middle of your day? How about your afternoon and then evening? Just become familiar with the things you'll be doing. Notice what comes to mind. And now I'd like to invite you to a clutch moment of your day. I know you have one because you're here. And you're here because you want to create bigger results in your life, which means that you are determined for big things, big goals, big outcomes, creating massive value in the world. So what is that clutch moment for you today? That moment where your team is throwing you the ball and the clock is ticking down and you need to sink that three-pointer. What is that moment for you today? It's a big domino moment with you if and when you sink that shot. When you sink that shot, it's going to set a series of motions and activities in motion. They're going to set up your day, your week, your month, your year, next year. What is that clutch moment for you today? Could be a sales conversation, could be a team meeting, could be a meeting with a spouse, or it could be a piece of work that you're working on independently that you really need to pour your heart into and show up and create something beautiful. What is that moment for you today? And now that you have that moment, let's go into that moment today for you and notice how you need to show up in that clutch moment of your day today. What would be the best version of yourself? Who would need to show up in order to be the best version of yourself? What's the quality of your energy? What's the quality of your focus? What's the quality of your breathing? What's the quality of the things you're saying to yourself? And just get really clear on what success looks like. Success in basketball, it's pretty clear. You sink the shot. You win the game. What does success look like for you in this clutch moment? And in your mind's eye, let's go into this moment today and into the moment where you have just sank the shot. You just closed the deal. You influenced the person. You created the piece of work. You just hit send. And you crushed it. You showed up as your best self. How does that feel? Should feel pretty great. Let's go ahead and set that as our intention for the day. Today, I am going to show up in this clutch moment as my best self. I'm going to be in flow. I'm going to have all the energy, the focus, the drive, the power, clarity, the communication. Everything I need is available to me, and I'm going to deliver the massive value today. The clutch moment, the domino has been knocked down, and I did it. And it's awesome. Let's take a deep breath in and release. Go out and crush it.